We've got a special treat now. We are here with Toby. He's the assistant equipment manager for Phantoms, I believe.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah. So you're told.
Yeah.
Talk us through your typical weekend as with the Phantoms.
Yeah, sure. Saturday morning, it's a case of get up with Luke at 7 o'clock, get him kitted out at home because he just takes too long to put his kit on. He does the Saturday morning skill session with kids, grade 3. So he's on the ice for 8:30 till 9:15. By the time he's unkitted, home it's 10 o'clock. Depends where the game is away. Take this weekend for example. We went to Sheffield, a late start, 7:30 face-off, so didn't need to be here till 3. Tim Blake, the proper equipment guy who tells me what to do, he'd packed all the bags ready, and had everything ready. The van was packed as well when I got here at 3 o'clock. So all I had to do was jump in and drive it, which was really nice in the fog. Drive to Sheffield, get to Sheffield, open the back door up, which is a trouble in itself at most rinks to get them to open fire exit doors and other bits and pieces. Unload the van, unload all the equipment, put all the players' bags in certain places where they have to sit in the changing rooms, deal with it, and then the players turn up, so you're dealing with get me a Mars bar, get me a pair of laces, you name it, they want it, and you're drying gloves and you're doing bits and pieces, and then it's game time, which is a whole thing in itself, with sitting on the bench and the players wanting towels, they want water, it's just a whole range of different things you get. You can get someone stick breaking, so you quickly grab a stick, and then it goes on to period breaks then, where again you're drying the gloves, you're drying a few gloves, and you're filling the water bottles up again and getting everything back on the bench ready for the next. You do that all the time. Game finishes. Phantoms have won normally on away trips at the minute. Everything packed away, equipment goes back in the van first, and then you just wait for the players to get showered and changed, bring their own bags out to the van, chuck them in the back of the van. Once everything's loaded, it's drive back to the rink as quickly as possible, which is Slough within an hour not long ago, which is a bit quick.
All legal.
Oh, it's all legal. 95 mile an hour is the limit. Yeah, good. Yeah, it is the limit.
Did you check to see if you had diesel?
I had lots of diesel. It's already filled up for us, luckily, by Rob Housden. And then what we use, we put back in, and then we get the money back, sort of thing. But drive back as quick as we can. Once we get back to the rink, it's normally still open, just about. If we're running late, we give the rink a quick call and say late games. Come back here, unload the van again, and then we unload all the players' bags and hang everything up ready for Sunday's game. And then by the time that's done and finished, you're getting hungry and you want something to eat, and it's just sometimes you're not getting in until 2-3 o'clock.
It's a very long day on away day.
Away days is extremely long. Home games is nice. You get free pizza, you get free drink
if you take it.
And I always take that. Hey.
Got to look after the stomach.
Of course. That's roughly a normal away game. And then today's game was, arrive at 3 o'clock and deal with a lot of stuff, game day stuff, skates, gloves, whatever the players want. And then after the game, you get your perks, you get your pizza.
Just want to ask as well, you mentioned that sometimes players will ask for things you run, and particularly bizarre requests you get, or just mostly just usual stuff like Mars bars and drinks?
Most of it's routine stuff, really. Each player's got their own little quirk. You really have to remember each player what they like to do and what they don't like to do. Like Craig Peacock has to carry a puck out onto the ice in warm up, so you have to make sure you've got a puck in your pocket. Dwayne Newman has to. He likes to have a bottle of water, a swig of water after every shift. So when he's in for him to come on and off all the time, to make sure he's got water there. Nathan has to have the same roll of tape all weekend. He does. If he mixes his tape up, the world's going to end. You just really what to look out for and what to get. You get the odd, I want a Mars bar, I want a Snickers. You get, I want a laces, and with all that, comes the abuse as normal and the banter from the players. But they know what's there and what's not there. So mainly, you look out for certain things. You know what's going to happen roughly.
Now, we've noticed as the season's gone on, tend to walk around the outside of the rink rather than across it, the ice now. Do you ever feel like you're going to brave it and try and go back?
In Sheffield yesterday, I had to go on the ice yesterday. To get to the bench, you have to go on the ice. And I think 3 steps and I nearly fell over again. The official start of the season, I walked across the ice, and the crowd were giving me a lot of abuse and a lot of banter. By the 2 owners at the time, please do not walk across the ice, because if you're going to fall on your arse and make a tit of yourself... Oh, sorry. just
edit.
Sorry. If you're going to fall across the ice, fall on your bum across the ice, just do it at a game or at training. Don't do it when you've got a 300 baying mob to do it. So I was told officially to please walk around, get your time, and just get your duties done, but without the crowd abuse, which would be nice.
Excellent. Well, we don't want to see any baying, as you said. So excellent. Thanks very much for speaking to us, Toby. Cheers.
My pleasure, buddy.
Thank you.